Biden says, look, friends can disagree, okay? If we're friends, we cannot tell to the friends and every little thing that husband or wife cannot say to each other, okay? That's the relationship of depth. But Biden has said very clearly, India is critical to United States national security. And also what we were working on, the US-India Security Council was started in 1985 during the civil nuclear deal. And what we did is that we also, other than just, we got a lot of American Faujis to come and support us. The Gold Star wives, the veterans of foreign wars, the Iraq war veterans. So all this we got, and they were pushing that India is critical to United States national security. So not only that Indian community was pushing, but all the veterans were pushing for India. And that helped us, get more people on bipartisan basis to get more people on. So then the India-American Security Council is also went the next step. We've been for the last 5 years trying to change the law permanently where we are saying India should be part of NATO+6 so they can get the latest technology in the defense area to India, all right? And United States defense technology is the best. They'll always have 10-year edge over other defense of other countries because we spend so much money. United States spends so much money in defense area. And India gets it without spending any research or anything. They buy the latest technology. So what we're trying to do is make it NATO+6. Now there is NATO plus the countries that are is Japan, South Korea, New Zealand, Australia, and Israel. So we want to make 6 countries as India and change the law permanently, all right? And this is where Vice President Biden was helping me to change the law when he was the Vice President with Obama. But I never got any support from Trump's Pompeo national security. If I had the support, we would have passed the law right away. But we never got the support, and all we have is big talk, okay? But show me the substance. Make the law permanent, because if we would have changed the law, China would have been more careful because they knew that the United States has India's back now, right? So that's what I'm talking about in terms of substance, okay? Democrats have always been better for India.
क्या आप ये कहने की स्थिति में हैं कि अगर जो बाइडेन राष्ट्रपति बनते हैं तो भारत में, और भारत की इस समय जो स्थिति चल रही है, चाइना के साथ बॉर्डर टेंशन लगभग 6 महीनों से चल रहा है, इसी दौरान 2+2 डायलॉग हुआ, उसमें मार्क एस्पर और माइक पॉम्पियो भारत गए थे, उन्होंने एक वर्ड ऑफ एश्योरेंस भारत के साथ दिया। क्या आप ये कहने की स्थिति में हैं कि अगर जो बाइडेन राष्ट्रपति बनते हैं तो भारत को किसी तरीके की चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बल्कि भारत और अमेरिका के बीच में जो सुरक्षा सहयोग है, जो रक्षा साझेदारी है, वो और मजबूत होगी?
Yes, because what we will do is we will change the law. He will help me change the law permanently, okay? And once the law is changed by the House and the Senate, okay? We have been trying to do in one of the National Defense Authorization Bill. Every year it comes up, and it passes every year. That's the only bill that passes every year because people have to put, for defense, America always passes at the end. And that's what we are trying to put that in. Now that we got that in during Obama's time, major defense partner we are, okay? But we want to change the law by being very specific, and that's what Biden will do it. Trump has been president for 4 years. He has not changed it because we have been trying to change this law for the last 5 years. And the person that we started with was McCain, okay? He was the chairman of the armed services, and McCain saw that India was if there was qualitative military edge with India in that area, in the conventional area, there would be regional peace and then global peace. He saw the vision ahead of time, and the Democratic Party was there, but Republicans never were there. They can tell me whatever it is, but the facts on the ground is they were AWOL, they were not anywhere when I needed them.
मेरा एक सवाल कमला हैरिस को लेकर है। कमला हैरिस के कैंडिडेचर ने खासतौर पर भारतीय अमेरिकी जो समुदाय है उसको काफी एनर्जाइज किया है। आप फंड रेजिंग से जुड़े हुए हैं, फाइनेंसेस अरेंज करने में जुड़े हुए हैं। डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी की फंडिंग में इस बार भारतीय अमेरिकियों ने भी काफी बढ़ चढ़ के हिस्सा लिया। क्या आपको लगता है कि कमला हैरिस के टिकट ने दरअसल डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी का जो फाइनेंशियल फंडरेजिंग है उसको ज्यादा मजबूत किया?
Absolutely, absolutely. And as a matter of fact, when we did the $3.3 million fundraiser, see, Biden has always struggled for fundraising all his life. Okay, I've supported him for a long time when he was 1% in the polls, when Obama, Biden, and Hillary were running, when Obama became the president. And he always struggled with money. And I supported him because of the civil nuclear deal. He supported us. Then again, when Kamala Harris came in, we raised $3.3 million. Of course, one was Zoom. It was easier to raise by Zoom. But more important, and he recognized it, when he saw $3.3 million in the Indian American community, he said openly, he said to us, private, we had about 22, 24 private people, and then everybody else nationally. And he said, I know we raised that kind of money because of Kamala Harris. He has openly admitted it, okay? He knows it. And absolutely right, because of Kamala Harris, the support is there. Big support is there, all right? And, Kamala Harris, I came when I was 19 over here, okay? And I'm 72 now, all right? So I came 19 to this country. My early childhood was in India, 19. And my mental ideas were already formed when I was in India, all right? It was part of me. Same thing with Kamala Harris. With her mother, she grew up with her mother. Her father divorced when they were young, right? Okay. So all her idea was Shamala Gopalan, her mom, gave her, okay? So, whatever our outside body is, might be more black, more Indian, South Indian, whatever it is we call it, she is mentally, okay? Her transformative years, okay, were Indian. And when I did a fundraiser, I'll give you an example. I know that because I did a fundraiser when she was running for the Senate, okay, in 2016, okay, January of 2016. So she was running for the Senate, and I did in Boston, in my house, I did the fundraiser. And I said to her, I want you to know that 1.3 billion Indians and Mother India accepts you as one of our own. When I said that, she jumped up, probably 6 feet above the ground, and she says, yes, okay, all right? And that's when I knew, okay, that her early days are that. And now some people on the other side knowing is that, oh, Kamala Harris said this, Kamala Harris is not Indian American, they don't even know her, okay? I know her because I raised money for her when she ran for the presidency. Even though I'm a good friend of, I know Biden for a long time and everything, I still raised. When she ran, it was her I raised money for her because she's my DNA, okay? I felt she was the Indian American to the core, all right? And that's why I raised money for her across the country.
रमेश जी, कमला हैरिस के जो क्रिटिक हैं, जो उनके आलोचक हैं, वो हर बार इस चीज को लेकर सवाल उठाते हैं कि उन्होंने कभी अपने इंडियन क्रेडेंशियल्स को या अपनी जो भारतीय उनकी रूट्स हैं उसको कभी भी आगे नहीं बढ़ाया, कभी भी उन्होंने उस चीज को ज्यादा जाहिर नहीं किया, बल्कि उन्होंने अपने अफ्रीकन अमेरिकन जो लीनिएज है या अपनी जो लेगेसी है उस चीज को ज्यादा पॉलिटिकली यूज करने की कोशिश की. क्या आपको भी ऐसा लगा कभी?
No, but you see, look, Obama, President Obama, okay, was basically a white guy. He was raised by a white mother. He was raised by a white grandfather. Okay, he never knew his father. Okay, but still, black accepted him. 95% as one of their own. The whites never did with that percentage. A lot did, but not that percentage. Okay, so same thing is in our community also. Okay, all right. First of all, we are very critical of our own. Okay, we are so critical of our own folks that are running. The expression "Gar ki murgi dal barabar." Basically, that's we are. We are so critical on ourselves. Okay, oh, she's not that, he's not that, this is not that. Same thing with Jaipal and Ro Khanna. They have different views. All right. But you cannot go out there like Jay Shankar did, cancel the meeting over there, and the Foreign Relations Committee over there with Angle. All right, and you're a diplomat, so you Indian side have to also understand. Okay, all right, that they have to look at the total picture. I usually say if you do the right thing at the right time, rest of the things doesn't matter. Don't get bogged down with little stuff like that because, well, what my suggestion is, if you got problems, the external affairs has got problem. If you cannot even educate, they go to make speeches and go to the press and say, oh, these congressmen and senators that disagree with us, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so educate them. It's your job to educate them. Okay, all right. What are you doing over here? So instead of criticizing somebody, some people, because the other side is giving them their point of view. Where are you? You should give their point of view. So don't blame others. Don't blame Jaipal. Don't blame Rokhanna and everything. It's because you have not educated them. Okay, it's your job to educate them about India. Yes, we are doing it, but there's a limit how much we can do. U.S.-India relationship. Yes, we are. Yeah.
रमेश जी, अमेरिका भारत को बेहतर तरीके से समझ सके और भारत और अमेरिका के बीच में दोस्ती मजबूत हो सके, इसके लिए आप बहुत लंबे समय से काम करते रहे हैं। हमने हाल के समय में देखा है, चाहे तुलसी गबार्ड हो, निकी हेली हो, कमला हैरिस हो, ये नाम काफी प्रोमिनेंटली उभरे हैं। बॉबी जिंदल इससे पहले पॉलिटिक्स में थे। क्या आपको लगता है कि इस तरीके से अगर पार्टिसिपेशन चलता है और अगर डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी आती है तो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट तो बन ही जाएंगी कमला हैरिस, क्या आपको लगता है कि एक समय वो भी आ सकता है जब किसी हिंदुस्तानी नाम वाला व्यक्ति जो है वो व्हाइट हाउस में बैठा हो?
Yes, Kamala Harris has this is what my goal is for the next 8 years. Okay, I want to make her the next Indian American president. Okay, this is what my passion is. Okay, this is what I want to do. Those are the bigger things you want to look at. The other things, and remember, you're not going to get 100% agreement on everything. Husband and wife, I've been married, 47 years. Just last month, I celebrated my 47th anniversary. Okay, we don't agree on everything, but the bigger things we agree on, critical things that are very, very important, we agree on. All right, and that's what we have to look at U.S.-India relationship. Okay. Even with Israel, look, United States, the Democratic Party doesn't agree with a lot of things about Netanyahu, the way what they are doing. All right, but that doesn't mean that they don't look at the security of Israel as very important, critical to the United States. Democrats, they already say that. But that's what we will have to realize. Okay, look at long run. Don't look at short term. Look at the bigger picture. All right, and if you do look at bigger picture, then you will see the relationship will get better and better. And as long as the Indian American community is here, okay, all right, realize it, okay, that they are all your ambassadors. The first person who told me that I got involved in U.S.-India relations in 1986, 87. When Rajiv Gandhi came to United States and he met Mike Dukakis, who was running for the presidency, and I was supporting him, he said that you are our ambassadors to the Indian community. We need your help, all right? And that's what you have to, the bureaucrats have to realize. The problem with bureaucrats is that, they're worried about credit. Who takes the credit, okay? They're more worried about credit than getting things done. And that's why they are called bureaucrats. And that is the problem. India, I say the British gave the bureaucracy to India, and India in 67 years has perfected it, okay? So, I know Modi is trying to change it. He's trying to shake things up and everything. But, one man cannot do it. It's a huge bureaucracy. And that's what the problem is. It's a bureaucracy. But that's why, we always meet people directly, U.S.-India security.
एक सवाल जो भारतीयों के भी मन में है कि 4 तारीख को आखिर क्या होगा? क्या नतीजे साफ आ पाएंगे या उसको लेके, चूंकि आप अमेरिकन पॉलिटिक्स से भी जुड़े हुए हैं, इसे इतना क्लोजली आप मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं, डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी के कैंप में 4 नवंबर को के नतीजों को लेके आखिर क्या चल रहा है?
Well, the next president, see, I've been doing this since 1986 from Mike to caucus. So over the years, I spent about 60% of my time in American politics for the Democratic Party. So presidential. So I understand presidential election, all right? And I predicted stuff right, and I give them advice. Sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't take it. And at the end of the day, my prediction is we will have the day 100,000 Americans died of COVID-19, okay? Whether you call it Wuhan virus, whether you call it Chinese virus, whether you call it COVID-19, whatever you call it, once Americans, 100,000 died, that was the end of Donald Trump, okay? And the problem with Donald Trump was that he never took the leadership. You see, Modi took charge, took the leadership. He's having problems putting it together. But he took charge. That's why the chances of him getting reelected are much better than Trump, because Trump never took in charge. He said, how can you tell that, oh, make me the president, make me a CEO, but you know what? I'll just work from behind. You take the leadership, I'll be behind, okay? So if it works, I take credit. If it doesn't work, you get the blame. So that's the attitude that is there. And now it's over 200 and some 15,000 people have been dead. So my prediction is that Biden, Kamala Harris will the president, will keep the House, and we will take the Senate also, okay? And the minimum we will take is 4 seats, okay? We will lose 1 seat in Alabama, and it will be 3 tied. And then all we need is 3 more net gain of 3 more seats, and we have the Senate also, because it will be tied. And usually, whenever the Senate is a tie, the vice president breaks the tie. All right, and that's what my prediction is. And I think we will take Florida. Okay, once you take Florida, and with Florida and Ohio, okay, I think Ohio is a little tougher. But once you take either one of these states, all the votes have to be counted that night, on the 3rd night. So if we take Florida, which we have a better chance, once we take Florida, because all the older folks, because of COVID-19, are moving towards us, all right? And so once we take Florida, the game is over. Even though others, we have not counted it, because, and we'll take Pennsylvania, we'll take Wisconsin, Michigan. We already took that 2 years back, okay? It already moved. And Trump had taken it by 80,000 votes total in all the 3 states. We have already taken it, all right? And that's what my prediction is. And I've been right usually every time, okay? Because people have lost bets with me, okay? So I won't bet you, okay? Because you'll lose a dinner to me, okay?
रमेश जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका समय निकालने के लिए, हमसे ये सारी बातें साझा करने के लिए। और 4 तारीख को आने वाले नतीजों का इंतजार केवल अमेरिका में ही नहीं है, अमेरिकी भारतीयों को नहीं है, बल्कि भारत में बैठे हुए लोगों को भी है, क्योंकि भारत और अमेरिका की दोस्ती में भविष्य की बहुत सारी संभावना है। और ये जो ग्लोबल स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप है दोनों देशों के बीच, ये काफी मजबूत है, और इसका भविष्य जो है वो काफी उज्जवल देखा जा रहा है। नमस्कार।
नमस्कार जी।
एबीपी न्यूज आपको रखे आगे।